In modern cloud-native environments, data protection is no longer optional. Whether you are protecting backups, financial records, or compliance-sensitive data, immutability policies for containers ensure that stored objects cannot be modified or deleted for a defined retention period. In this video, you'll learn what container immutability is, why it matters, and how to configure it in Microsoft Azure. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT WebCast. We are using Azure Blob Storage. Configuring immutability policies ensures that your data cannot be modified or deleted for a defined period. Container immutability enforces a write once, read many model on blobs stored within a container. Once enabled, data cannot be deleted or modified until the retention period expires. Immutability policies are not supported for accounts with the NFS 3.0 or SSH file transfer protocol enabled. Azure supports two types of immutability policies: time-based retention policies and legal holds. A time-based retention policy allows you to store data for a specific period of time. During this period, data can be created and read but cannot be modified or deleted. After the retention period expires, the data can be deleted but not overwritten. Legal holds keep data immutable until they are explicitly cleared. Similar to time-based retention policies, data under a legal hold can be created and read but cannot be altered or deleted. These policies help safeguard your data from accidental or unauthorized changes in Azure Blob Storage. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with an Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Storage. Under Services, select Storage Accounts. This page displays a list of storage accounts from your Azure environment. For this demo, I have created a storage account named MSFT Storage Account 001. Under this storage account, I have also created a container named Test Container. We will be configuring the immutability policy for this blob container. Expand Settings and then select Access Policy. I have already created a video on how to create a shared access policy. The link to that video is provided in the description. In the Immutable Blob Storage section, select Add Policy. In the Policy Type field, select Time-Based Retention from the drop-down menu. Enter the time interval in days for which the data should be kept in a non-erasable and non-modifiable state. For example, 8 days. The Enable Version Level Immutability option is grey out. To enable it, your storage account must have versioning turned on. To create a policy with container scope, leave the box unchecked. Using the Allow Protected Append Rights to option, you can specify whether additional append actions are allowed. In the case of none, all append rights are protected. This is the default for most scenarios. However, for append blobs, it works like log files. The same blob file can be appended with more data based on the application. If your application uses an API to append data to a blob after it is created in blob storage, you must select this option. Otherwise, your application may fail. The third option is block and append blob. Some applications, such as Data Lake, use an API where the application creates multiple blocks of data and then combines them into a single blob file. In this case, append operations must be allowed, otherwise the application may fail. For this lab scenario, we'll simply set the option to none. Click Save and wait for the confirmation notification to appear. As you can see, the time-based retention policy has been created. The scope is container, the retention period is 8 days, and the policy is currently unlocked. Let's create a sample file in the container and test whether the immutability policy is working correctly. Go to the Overview tab and click Upload. Click the Browser File link, locate the file on your computer, select it and click Open. When ready, click the Upload button and wait for the confirmation notification. the file has been uploaded. Now let's try to delete it. Select the file and click on delete. A confirmation prompt appears asking, are you sure you want to delete the selected blob file? In the second option, you can clearly see if an immutable policy is applied to a blob, the blob will not be deleted. Click delete to continue. Since the policy is in place, the blob cannot be deleted and the operation will fail. This operation is not permitted because the blob is immutable due to an applied policy. Go back to the access policy. Let's try to edit an existing policy. Click on ellipsis button and from the context menu, select edit. Let's update the retention period from 8 days to 2 days. Once ready, click save. Verify that the retention interval is now set to 2 days. As you can see, the policy is currently in an unlocked state. Click on ellipsis button and from the context menu, select lock policy. Ensure the retention policy is configured as desired. Once the policy is locked, the container cannot be deleted or added and the storage account cannot be deleted until the retention period is over. Type yes and click OK to lock the policy. Click cancel as I'm not going to lock the policy in this test environment. To delete a policy, click the ellipsis button and select delete. Click OK to continue with the deletion and wait for the confirmation notification. As mentioned earlier, a legal hold keeps data immutable until it is explicitly cleared. Let's see how we can create a legal hold policy. Click on Add Policy. Ensure that the policy type is set to legal hold. Under tags, add one or more legal hold tags. Click Save and wait for the confirmation notification to appear. As you can see, the legal hold policy has been created. Now, the data cannot be modified or deleted. If required, we can edit the legal hold policy. Select the policy and click on Edit. This allows us to add more tags, change up and right settings. Once you're done with the changes, click on Save to save the changes. Now let's again edit the policy. To clear a legal hold, delete all tags associated with the policy. Delete the tag, click Save and wait for the confirmation notification to appear. Verify that the legal hold policy has been deleted successfully. That's how you can create and manage immutability policies for blob containers. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.